What's that? It's me? Yeah. Go ahead. What did you say?
I just keep waiting for somebody to say something funny.
Oh, you want something funny?
I do.
What's your name, sweetheart? Say it again.
Sarah Grace.
Sarah Grace. Well, let's go. And did you come here solo or did you? You came with this guy. And who's this guy?
A bumble date.
Your Bumble date. So, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Ben, go ahead and turn the house lights on for me real quick so we can see this. Yeah. Look at this. Give me 1 second, Anthony. How if I just come on down and... Boy, look at this. Oh, look at you. You got your out. You got your chips open. Now, Sarah, obviously comedy's subjective. You've been waiting for something funny. And I think, you're all also going to be waiting for a laugh companion for probably the next 40 to 50 years. I mean, there's a girl in a wheelchair right here, and she's got a boyfriend. So, I mean, what? I see you. I appreciate it. Thanks for rolling with it. So, Sarah, you obviously, you're dressing to impress, right? But there's got to be more than meets the eye behind those glasses, You've got a bow in your hair. You seem like a sweet girl. You're biting your fingers. You're a little nervous. I get it, right? It's tough to be a human and go outside and say the right thing at the right time, What do you do for work, Sarah?
I'm a behavioral therapist for kids on the autism spectrum.
Yeah. Okay. It feels like the wrong thing to do it, but now, Sarah, do your kids, how many times have autistic kids called you a because I feel like there's something. She said at least twice today. I appreciate you. We'll try to turn the show up for you, right?
A lot of people can criticize others but struggle to handle it themselves. It's refreshing that she took it well and didn't get offended like we often see.
White boy trying to talk to me, like, personally, I want to be on a boat. I want to be on a boat.
And I want you to own the boat.
We already tried that. Listen, we got...
I want to do a test. I feel like so many people who are into astrology don't know what the f their signs actually mean. So I'm going to read two of the most popular ones. And I want you to clap if you think I'm reading your signs. Most birthdays fall on these two. The first one is charismatic leader, driven forward by a sense of personal destiny, often their weaknesses are perceived as strengths, and tough-minded. Clap if you think that might be yours. Astrology girl, okay. Second one, more birthdays are on this one. Interested in creating art, sometimes seen as impulsive, also does not think about themselves and their own advantage, but solely or the good of the people around them. Clap if you think that's yours. Couple girls over here, couple girls over here. The rest of you, okay, so most of you passed because neither of those are astrology signs. It's actually the biography of Hitler. So.
Hey guys, I'm just here to slide in another example of a double standard that if a man did this and posted it on social media, he would be banned and he would be found out who he is and he would be fired from his job. He would lose everything in his life.
Double standards seem to be the only ones they follow, and that often comes from never being held accountable for their actions.
I like the pants, dude. No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
I like the pants.
Okay.
No offense.
I'm not offended. What do you mean, no offense?
I'm just saying.
What does that mean, no offense?
I don't want to offend you.
You're not offending me.
Okay.
You said nice pants, no offense.
I like the watch looks good with the pants, too. No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
What do you mean?
What does he mean? What do you mean, no offense?
I'm saying no offense. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Why are you complimenting what I'm wearing all of a sudden? You never do that.
That's an issue?
I need you complimenting what I'm wearing.
You got the shirt that matches the pants, too?
This doesn't match.
No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
It means...
What do you mean, no offense?
What's the...
Are you offending me or you're not offending me?
I'm asking...
You're mocking me, then you're saying no
Mocking you?
Yeah, you're like, nice pants, nice shirt, nice watch,
Yeah, I can't
offense.
I like the outfit, dude. No offense.
What do you mean, no offense?
I'm just saying.
What does that mean?
You thought getting left on red was bad? Well, imagine going to war and writing to the love of your life, pouring out your soul on paper to each other. And then one day she just stops responding. And you think to yourself, something's got to be wrong with a male. You go talk to the male guy, you badger him, you're asking him, like, when you might get the next batch, if we're getting everything, and he looks at you like he's looked at 1,000 other guys before. Like you're pathetic. But you don't believe it. She wouldn't do that to you. So you write another letter, and another. And you survive the war. And on the ship going back, you think to yourself, why would I have lived when so many died, if not to be with her? It's a sign. So you go to her house. People did that back then. You knock on the door. And some guy answers in a towel. That's worse.
Keep in mind, many popular romance movies often revolve around themes of infidelity. If you look at a typical top 10 list of women's romance films, you'll find that around 7 out of 10 include cheating as part of the story.
A person is born deaf. What language were they thinking?
I had a patient who was in the stretcher, and I was standing between it and the computer. She wanted to see her CT scan, so I was showing her the CT. And the dad came around and stood kind of like next to me, and he was blocking the door. And I was like literally kind of in this corner with the patient and the dad in the way of the door. And I turned and I looked at him, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll just look over your shoulder." And I said, "Actually, I don't feel safe." And he said, "Oh."
So she felt unsafe because a dad wanted to see the CT scan results of his daughter that he brought to the ER room. And the only reason she felt that way is because he stood on the side of the room that was in between her, the nurse, and the door. While I'm not gonna invalidate how she felt, she could have went about that in a more professional way. She could have simply said, "Hey, stand on this side of the room because we like to keep the path between the door and these machines clear." Also, did she ever consider how she made that man feel in that moment? By making him out to be some kind of predator that's at the hospital with his daughter, just simply trying to look at the CT scan results.
I can't trust not a single, and don't come here talking about, oh, it's another who do I wham. I'm a CNA in a nursing field. Do you know what these talk about on the regular? Just today, this don't talk about she in a 10-year marriage, not relationship, marriage. Talking about, oh, I didn't even know I can make faces like that. Woo do I wham. I told my I'm finna pull a double. I'm really finna pull up on you on the Lord's Day. You heathen. That's a 10-year marriage. Give you another little story. This young, she my age. She told me I'm finna get some get back on my. I'm like, oh, what that do? He cheated? Yeah, go crack something else. I'm on your side in this situation. She told me, nah, he wasn't answering the phone when I called him. So what you finna do? Not talk to him for the rest of the day? It's a little petty, but I kind of understand it. Just a little bit. Not for her though. Nah, she like, there's been this in my inbox. He got a Foley, but I'm still finna crack him. Excuse me? The way I know Foley's work is, it got one through the urethra or one through the stomach. You gotta pick one. That sounds uncomfortable for both of y'all and a little dirty. Have you been through this before? She said, nah, he don't even got that one. He got the FMS version. I wasn't well educated, so I had to look that motherfucker up. Guess what the FMS version do? That's the one for feces. That got doodle juice rolling through his buns, and you want to crack him.
Nurses often have a certain reputation for a reason. Do yourself a favor and avoid potential problems early on, especially when someone justifies cheating over something as small as a missed phone call.
I literally just got off of work, and I expected something better than this. Like, why would you give me this?
You asked for Chrome Heart, so I got you Chrome Heart.
No, this not Chrome Heart. Where'd you get this from?
How's that not a Chrome Heart? That's a Chrome Heart purse. You asked me for a heart from Chrome Heart.
No, this look like some rainbow stuff. You know I don't wear no rainbow.
You always try to make it seem like I'm the problem, but you the problem.
No,
bro.
you are the problem.
I got
Why you keep playing? You know what? You know I'm gonna knock you in your head.
I got you what you.
I'm gonna knock you in your head. You keep playing. You keep playing. Every day, all day.
The general stinginess happening in the discourse about romantic relationships in my comment section is making me is sick. Everything should be 50-50 because it's an equal partnership. Just say you don't understand the value of feminine energy and move on. Relationships transactional. I will say this. You could be paying for everything and it still would not even be a fraction of the value that she is providing. If you truly understood, you would be doing everything you can to support her, right? You're not looking for a woman, you're looking for a man, which is totally fine.
So if the premise of the argument is that men want to be treated equally in a relationship and not always having to provide or pay for everything, and your response is, well, if you only just understood that we are magical creatures, we provide this unprovable, ethereal thing in the ether, and I can't prove exists, but definitely does exist, and if you weren't so dumb, you'd understand that. If that's your explanation, it just sounds like you're trying to get out of a real explanation. Mind you, her caption in real life says, they got angel goddess fairies putting their credit cards down to pay. How is that not just as cringy as me calling myself a Spartan Viking?
They don't offer real explanations, just demands. She doesn't come across as traditional, yet still expects a man to be. People with this kind of one-sided thinking often end up alone, because no one with self-respect wants to deal with that imbalance.
If I don't know you, then
please
what?
Stop interrupting me. The thing is, I would have never done this to somebody that I love. When I got down on one knee, again, I got interrupted.
You know how there's only female gyms? Imagine if there was an only female social media platform.
Sounds like a wonderful idea. I can just see it now. Just imagine what women would be talking about on a women's only platform.
If you could open an Instagram or TikTok account and only allow girls to follow you, only allow girls to see your videos, like engage with your content, whatever, and every single man was just banned on the platform. They couldn't sign up.
I think that someone is under the impression that it would somehow be better without men. Because do they think that women never leave disparaging, nasty comments? I mean, they could take a look at some of the comments I receive.
That would literally be my dream because all my TikTok videos is just filled with hideous men commenting vile, disgusting things.
Well, that is unfortunate. However, there is a reason the block button exists. But it is rather naive to think that if a social media platform was only consisting of women, that they would never receive any nasty comments. Please.
I just want to block every single man. I don't want men to see my content. But like, you can't do that. You can't block every single man on social media. I feel like that would be a really great idea.
Lots of things have been called great ideas and often ended in disaster.
They already have something similar, the T app, which is designed for them to talk about men, sometimes even spreading false claims without facing any real consequences. Ironically, it was actually created by a man.
Why do they always do the hand thing, referring to this little henpeck gesture that girls have been making with their hands? And I thought I'd bring you the answer. Here it is. So the hand thing that the TikTok girls are doing is the hands are closed and pointed at you. And it means, you better listen to me. I am telling you. Me. This is what you believe now. Me. It doesn't matter what I do. It matters what I get, even if I'm not earning it. And someone else can make up for what I'm not doing, even if he doesn't get anything. So then they vote to get, even if they're not earning it, and then when they're getting equal or greater, then they think they're better than you, which makes you icky, and then all the women are looking for a tiny few men, and then no one gets married and has kids, and everyone hates each other. That's why I want you to look for things like the bird hands. This is all about giving instructions. This is what we believe now. And they're trying to make you simp, and you can't do it because you lose. We all lose. Bird hands are a sign of desperation. You don't have to be forceful if you're actually in control. So when you see women doing this, they're saying, this is what you have to agree with or you're not in the club.